Hi guys! So I've been cooking Roxy homemade dog food for the last couple months, and Roxy goes crazy for this dog food. First, let's go over the ingredients that you would need. You want to include some kind of a meat. I'm using ground turkey. Next is a green, and here I'm using some kale. Sweet potatoes are really good for dogs, so I got some sweet potatoes here. Carrots, and some rice. So I forgot to put two ingredients on the counter. It is the coconut oil and eggs. Okay, so let's get started. I've got 6 carrots here and also 4 sweet potatoes. First I'm gonna peel these. All right, now that they're peeled, I'm gonna chop these up. All right, once you get past the peeling and the chopping, everything is pretty easy from here on out. So in a large deep pot, I'm gonna start with a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of water. You can add more if you need it later on. First, I add the ingredients that are going to take the longest to cook. So that's the ground beef, the carrots, the sweet potatoes, and the rice. So the coconut oil is optional. I use this because Roxy's skin would get dry and flaky. And ever since I started adding this to her food, her fur has been nice and silky and moisturized. I usually just put a big old spoonful in there. Next, you could take a big spoon, or like me, just use your hands and get messy and just mix everything together. Oh, and if you do it this way, make sure you wash your hands. So I put my heat up to about medium high just until I see some bubbles. Then I'll lower it to medium or whatever temperature I can get a simmer from. Then cover with a lid for about 30 minutes and continue to stir every once in a while so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And I have some company in the kitchen. There's Miss Roxy. She's just waiting for her dog food.
You smell it, don't you?
No.
Yes, it's for you. Yes, it's for you.
Okay, so now it's boiling and I want to turn the temperature down a little bit or it's going to end up burning at the bottom. So I'm just going to stir it and turn this temperature down. And I actually forgot to add the rice, and so I have 2 cups of rice and I'm just going to go ahead and add it and stir this in. And once I get all this rice mixed in, I'm just going to recover this and keep stirring occasionally for the next 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, it's going to look like this. So to test my potatoes and carrots, I will use my spoon to see if I can cut it in half. And they seem pretty cooked through, so next I'm going to chop up some kale. After chopping up the kale, I'm just going to add it to the pot. Last, I'm adding 6 eggs. You can use hard-boiled eggs too, if that's what you have. And you're just going to want to mix all this together. Once it's all mixed together, you're just going to cover it and cook for another 10 or 15 minutes until everything's cooked through. And this one's still being patient. All right, now everything's cooked and it's going to look like this. And the best part about making your own homemade dog food is you can switch out the ingredients if something doesn't agree with your dog's stomach. So I have a bowl full ready for Roxy right over here, and I have a container to go in the fridge, and the rest goes in a freezer bag to hop in the freezer. I'll often do a double batch so I get twice as much and just freeze it. That way I'll have enough dog food for a couple weeks. Roxy still does have regular dog food, and this is supplemental, so she has extra nutrition. Okay. And as you can see here, Roxy absolutely loves this homemade dog food. And with just a little bit of effort, I can get her that extra nutrition. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like. We would really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of Roxy's videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.